Welcome back to Talk That Talk with Meesh Jay. I'm Meesh. To the left of me is my bro Jay.
I'm here.
Look, if you are new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are true here, you already know what to do. Get your smokes, get your drinks, but make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Your ass should already be
Subscribe.
Y'all.
Y'all.
All right, please, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Liking gets us in the algorithm. Subscribing, just join the Good People's Club because, you know, we need to build our subscribership. Share it, too, if you know somebody who would love our content, okay? And just want to know the information.
Yep.
All right?
We just wrote some real people out here just spitting whatever we can spit out
Facts.
the news or whatever it comes to our mind. We talking about it.
That's right, because we're a Trending Topics podcast and channel. If you don't like a topic today, you will like a topic tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
So just go ahead and sub right now. It's not a problem because what we going to do is... Say we finally got that back.
Yeah.
We got that.
Look,
Took a minute.
and sometimes I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even like half the topics we be doing half the time, but I be talking about it though. I don't even knowing it, but I talk about it.
It's what's out here. It's what's, we got to talk about what's trending. You feel me? That's what we gonna do.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what we gonna do.
Shoot, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all.
But Happy New Year, y'all. We in 2025 now.
Yep.
Look, this is actually our second episode in 2025. So please, if you haven't seen our first episode, because we do 2 in a day, go back to our page and find the newest episode of 2025 or whatever. Happy New Year, y'all. I hope y'all fulfilled y'all resolutions already. If y'all haven't, I hope y'all working on it.
Stop it.
Stop the resolutions.
Stop the resolutions. Tired of hearing it. Tired of all that gym and all that. I'm going to eat this. Stop it. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it. If you're not, you're not.
That's right.
Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Don't talk about it. Be about it, okay?
Yeah.
Walk it like you're talking.
Hopefully the year is a good year.
Like
you know what I mean? We just don't know. You know
yeah, we don't know. Because the year done started out crazy already, though, with some bullshit. So look. So we going to, have our discussion. Like I said, we going to talk about some things. I don't know if you had something to discuss first before we jump into it.
Real quick. You know what I mean?
Okay, so... Make sure. Y'all know we going to discuss something first, but we're trending topics. We going to get to the topic, y'all. But if you don't want to get to know us, because this segment is for. The first segment, the first part of the episode is to get to know us. If you don't want that, just go ahead and forward on to the topic so you can get to it. You going to enjoy no matter what you do, so you might as well stick in there and watch the whole thing. Just saying. But, Jay always does a good job doing a breakdown. So, that's just a little tidbit for y'all.
Most definitely. So, look, over here in the DMV area and most of us East Coast was from Kansas City to DC, the big snowstorm came through.
Facts, yeah. We definitely got to.
You people need to stop it going in the grocery store, just snatching everything out of there. Like, just hogging stuff.
Hogging everything.
For
Toilet
what?
papers, everything. Fruit, whatever. Fruit,
juice, milk, eggs.
Definitely milk and eggs and bread.
Food. You ain't gonna be in the house for no more than 48 hours. He's just being greedy.
Right.
Now, okay, for one of those that got them kids, I kind of understand. But if you got kids, you need to be going to Costco. Go to Costco. Don't go to Shoppers and Giant Food and Safeway. Take all the stuff out of there.
They gotta make sandwiches around the clock. Keep them
I
quiet.
went to Safeway and wasn't no damn basket. I had to stand
Are you
out.
serious? No basket?
No baskets.
That's crazy.
Everybody in there shopping. I had to wait outside. Hey, let me get your basket. Y'all be blowing me. I tell you, boy, but that's just life. Anyway, so while I was doing that, of course, when you in the house, you got to find stuff to do.
That's right.
Man, Squid Games. Have you heard of it?
Yes.
You watched the season?
Yes, I haven't watched the second season
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
But I plan to watch it. I just haven't yet.
Man, for those of you, because I ran my coworker at work. He's a little older though. I give it to him. He ain't ever heard of it, and I warmed him up.
You did?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, how you not heard? And I went to all the coworkers and like, hey, you heard of it? And I said, hey, yeah, your man over here he ain't even heard of it because he got warmed up.
Dogging him off the joint. Squid Games is good, y'all.
It was good,
so
man.
If you haven't seen it, it's really good.
If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's on Netflix. The first season, the second season just came out. Brief thing about it is basically it's made in Korea. It's basically a game. Basically, it's a lot of people who's basically in debt.
Yeah,
they in debt and they try to get out of debt, and the people come snatch them up. say, hey, we're going to offer you all this money. All you have to do is play kids games.
Kid games.
You know what I mean? Red light, green light was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they did not know, all we got to do is red light, green light to stop. And then red light, green light. Man, soon they moved.
Merktown.
You getting up out of there.
They went to Merktown on their ass.
Yeah.
Okay?
Getting up out of there.
Yeah.
But it's a really good concept. You know what I mean? They trying to earn enough money, earn money if they survive it. They earn enough money to get out there to take care of themselves once they get out.
That's right.
I'm not sure how much yen is. You know what I mean? What yen compared to U.S. money?
I know. I haven't worked that out.
Well, obviously the way they were acting, it's a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
A whole lot of
So
money.
they'll have it over their head. It's like, oh, you get this much yen at the end.
Yeah.
I rhymed that. Sorry. You get this much yen at the end, and that's what they working for, but they gotta like unalive for it, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like weird.
And it really shows how you could be greedy. How greedy, what would you do for money? Money is the root of all evil. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. Or the love of money is the root of all evil. People say it's not money. It's the love of money. How much people love money to the point where they're willing to sell out.
Sacrifice or do whatever they gotta do. That's crazy. No way.
Yeah.
But anyway, check it out. If you haven't checked it out by now, because there is a few people out there that just don't know, Squid Games is the shiznit. They only had like 6 or 7 episodes. The season 3 will be out. I think it said June 25th. So there's a season 3, and they leave you on a little cliffhanger in season 2. It started off a little slow, but it's worth watching.
I gotta check it out. I'm going to check it out. I've been looking at it, and I'm like, yeah, because I've seen it. Mm-hmm. But you know, I'm still a little. I've been taking my time because I'm like, dang, the last time I watched that shit, I watched it the day I had a whole stroke, and that's why I was like, oh, I'm traumatized a little bit. I'm like a little scared to watch it because I'm like, yo, that shit was crucial. Because it is a little violent, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie, it's violent, but. It's all good. It's really good. Like, I couldn't stop watching it when I watched it.
They even put it in my Call of Duty game. Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Black Ops. I played Squid Games on there. They even merged with Netflix and merged. Yeah. Somebody making money off of it.
Facts.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
They got costumes and stuff in the Halloween time.
Yeah.
Being the front man and being other people.
The square head joint with the hood the hood on.
The pink hood.
That's my icon on Netflix. So I'm on Netflix. My icon is the square head.
Yeah, my icon is the head. What you call it? The front man.
The front man. Okay,
you
got
icon.
the front man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes so much sense.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I made it through the snow. You know, I ain't know what to do myself, but hey, we made it through. We on another podcast, number 2 of 2025.
That's right, and we plan on getting it in this year, and our goal is 1,000 subscribers, y'all. So look, we about to get started in our topic. 1,000 subs, we need that. So please sub right now and like right now. If you didn't remember,
just hit the button.
Hit the button, and even if you on your TV, because we look good on the big screen. Go up, take a little bit of time. I know it take time. Inch it up a little bit. There's a thumb.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hit that. Yeah. Go to smash that.
Yeah, because I had to remind myself sometime when I'm watching people. Because on the TV, you don't see it. So you got to hit that button.
Yeah, you got to go in there.
And then scroll over and then hit it.
Bam. You feel me? It helps. It really does. And it's going to help keep us here. Because we ain't going nowhere. All right? Anyway, we about to get into it. This topic, Stephen Twich, boss, y'all. You know what? In me and Jay's, or Jay and I's, if I want to be proper, in our humble beginnings, we talked about Stephen Twich. Actually, it was like maybe one of our first episodes, maybe episode 3 or 4.
Yeah, 3 or 4. Yeah,
one of those.
First couple joints.
Yeah,
and y'all need to go back on. You'll see the progress
all the way back.
You'll see the progress that we made from episode 1, 2, 3, and 4 all the way up to now.
So this is reminiscent for us. So we had to bring this one back. I had to bring this one back because this is an actual extension to that. Of course, just to refresh people's memory, you know, Stephen passed, and he passed because he was at a hotel and he had
some people may not even know who he is. So
so he's most notable from the Ellen Show. So if anybody watched the Ellen Show, he was like the DJ, and he also danced.
Yep. And what do you imagine, Mike?
He was in Magic Mike too.
Go.
So he definitely did quite a few things. I mostly knew him from the Ellen show. And I knew he was on TikTok with his wife too, dancing and stuff. So he had a few things going on. He was definitely beloved, and he also spoke not just about that. He was a family man, but he also spoke a lot about injustice in the Black community. He spoke a lot about that too on TikTok and on YouTube. So good guy. He definitely didn't have a bad reputation. So this was new. It was new to everybody when it came out that he had.
Shock.
I mean, yeah, definitely a shocker. It was new. It was like, well, Twich? Really? So it came off as a mental health thing. Everybody was like, oh, maybe he was dealing with some mental health issues. Maybe just out the blue. He went to a hotel. He left his wife at home. He left his kids. And he just went and, did his own thing. And then all of a sudden ended up unalived or whatever. And a lot of people just didn't understand. But now his wife is having a memoir. She's come out. She did her interview or whatever on OK Magazine. I think that's what the magazine is called, OK Magazine. And she was saying some things. And her memoir is actually telling your boy's business. And a lot of people not liking it. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to, share what I've, some audio that I have from that. And then Jay and I are going to talk about it. So give me a little sec to get to it. So we can talk about it. All right, let's see.
I do all that.
Okay.
I dealt with an ex that had addiction problems, and then I realized Steven had addiction problems, and it's something that I kind of have been like, what, where was I involved in this? And I had to take some steps for myself to realize, like, I was able to help one, and I wish I could have been that for the other. But it's also not my job to do that. There was a moment I was with one of my really dear friends, and we were cleaning out the closet and picking out an outfit for him for the funeral. And it was a really triggering moment for me because there was a lot of things I discovered in our closet that I did not know existed. And it was very alarming to me to learn that there was so much happening that I had no clue. So it was a really scary moment in my life to figure that out. But it also helped me process that he was going through so much. And he was hiding so much, and there must have been a lot of shame in that. And he was wrestling with a lot inside himself, and he was trying to self-medicate and cope with all those feelings because he didn't want to put it on anyone. Because he loved everyone so much. He didn't want other people to take on his pain.
So y'all heard what she said. So she was saying that basically he's an addict. He was an addict in some way. But let's go into more detail about why we're discussing this today. So we're going to just go into more detail.
On Twitch, Boss's family and friends are slamming the late professional dancer's widow for claims she's made about her deceased husband. Boss took his own life at age 40 in December 2022, and now his widow Allison Holker is receiving backlash for labeling him a drug addict, which his other loved ones are vehemently denying. A family friend also claims Holker made people sign non-disclosure agreements to attend Boss's funeral. She also criticized Holker for sharing pages of her late husband's journal, accusing her of launching a smear campaign for a buck.
All right. So that's that. Launching a smear campaign for a buck. We're going to start there. What do we feel about that? I mean, because for me, I always thought she had something to do with it, to be honest. Because I'm like, anytime someone...
What, her?
Yes. I mean, not that she had something to do with him actually being unalived. I feel like there was something going on in his home, right? That could have brought him to that. You telling me that you got a wife at home, you got loving children, and you still want to go up out of here? You still want to go?
Career could have been too. You know
okay, and career too. Because
remember,
right.
Some stuff been going on in that Ellen show.
I did hear though that he had some gambling. I think they were saying there was money he owed and all that. Yeah, it was a whole lot involved in that, and there was some money he owed. I get that, like gambling. Maybe he had a gambling.
Hopefully,
issue.
nobody went after him.
Correct.
Get what I'm saying?
So maybe, and then there was talk of people saying that he might have like tried to unalive himself to save his family for money wise. But let's talk about the wife real quick, because really here's the situation, and I do have something to read because the mother speaks out, because the wife, as she's speaking on his personal business in this, I think that's what's coming to question of you trying to protect his legacy. You made his family sign an NDA to get into the funeral, to go to the funeral. What do you think about that? You think that's appropriate? His own family? Mama? Cousin? Brother? You just...
That's wild. That is wild.
Where does that come from? And why? So you do that, but you gonna tell everybody he a drug addict. He had shrooms and meth and all type of stuff in a cornucopia of drugs in a shoebox.
Man, look, I'm thinking she trying to make some money.
Yeah, of course. Oh,
and
absolutely.
his money either drying up or she just needs some money, and she gonna say what she got to say, but she don't want his family to come out against her.
Oh, but they have. His family has come out against her. Actually, his cousin came out against her. Speak on it. The mama came out against her. They're revealing some stuff, and they saying what she's saying is cap. She's capping. At least that's what they said. But I'm gonna go into it.
But why is she waiting a whole year to do
because
all that stuff?
the book is, see, understand, they know how this go. You understand, when a book is coming out, it need to be in alignment with the book. So now that she's speaking about it, she has to speak on what people are asking her if they already read, like, pre-copies. You know, when people interview, they get pre-copies of the book. So maybe OK Magazine got a pre-copy of the book, read it, and now they're asking her questions based on the things that she's spoken about in the book, or at least they got an excerpt or something. And they're like, oh, snap, we got to ask her about this. And, like, you know, and you know, with journalists, their job is on the line. They have to ask those pressing questions wow, was he an addict?
Most definitely. It got to be hard hitting.
Everybody want to know that. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So what do you think?
They want to get credit for asking that one question that's going to turn things around.
They do. They want to get that question to get that, like, they got the source first.
Yeah, there you go.
But do I think it's inappropriate? Because I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, okay, money, and that was your husband. Like, and the question comes in, like, did you really love him? Okay, he gone, but that's his legacy. Man. And why does everybody try? And I get it. And I know there's a thing where, like, you know, because half the time I don't really care about the legacies of certain people, but it's like, I don't think Twich was a bad guy. You know, so why did he need for that to come out right now after a year after he's gone on with his life? But now you trying to paint. Well, that's what how people feel. You're trying to paint him as an addict. You know.
So really, this been 2 years.
Yeah.
Then she coming out with that bill.
Yeah, and she coming out with that book, finally coming out, and now the interview has come out, and people are furious with her. So I'm going to read, it says, Twich misleading drug claims, mom says. So Twich's mother is committed to defending her son's legacy, declaring recent claims about her late son are totally bogus, becoming the latest family member to call out his widow, Allison Holker. Connie Boss Alexander posted a statement to Instagram Thursday morning, writing, the family is completely appalled by the misleading and hurtful claims floating around about her son. Okay, and it says, Alexander explains she can't let these accusations go unanswered, adding she refuses to sit idly by while her son's legacy is tarnished. The last couple years since Stephen Twich Boss died by unaliving in December 2022 have been all about healing and working to connect with Twitch's kids, Connie adds, but now she says our family will ensure his name and memory are protected, and we are committed to defending his honor. So they feel that the wife is not trying to defend his honor. So here's what the actual Connie Boss Alexander, who is a family member for sure. I don't know which family member, but it says our family is absolutely appalled by the misleading and hurtful claims made about our son, Stephen Boss. The recent publications spreading untruths about Stephen have crossed every line of decency. As his mother, that was his mother, Connie, okay, I will not let these accusations go unanswered. We will not stand by while his name and legacy are tarnished. He doesn't deserve this, and the kids don't deserve this. For the last 2 years, I have remained quiet and away from the public eye to protect my family. My primary focus has been on healing and attempting to remain connected to my grandchildren. But when I read these dreadful claims about my baby, our beautiful, beloved Stephen, I realized I could not stay, and memory are protected, and we are committed. She's our family to ensure his name and memory are protected, and we are committed to defending his honor. So I mean, and sometimes we don't want to believe things about our beloved children. That's just the truth. If your child is a crickety crackhead, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, but everybody not going to want to believe.
Still there, baby.
Exactly.
Whether crackhead or not.
But they didn't find any drugs
in the system.
No, not when he passed. No drugs. And you would think if he dipped out to a hotel by himself, without his wife, without nobody, nothing, he's just there, and then all of a sudden you would think, and a lot of people, when people unalive themselves, they be under the influence, first. They gotta be a little numb to get it done, But that wasn't the case. So I don't know.
He was set on that. Whatever it was. Did he leave a letter? A note?
He did. They said he left something, some type of memoir, but I don't remember now. It's been so long. Mm-hmm. I have no idea what it said, but I think it was still, everybody's still unsettled. His family and even his wife, if we're saying she's innocent here. But it was her gat. Did we get that? Did you know that? It was her. It was her joint? Yes. It was hers. So there are some people who are convinced that she might have had something to do with the situation. Like, how he get... But he could have just took her gat. It's her husband, right? Yeah. He could have... It was her gat. Okay, fine. It's my wife's gat. I'll take it. And I'll do this. But, first of all, for me...
She got one?
I don't know.
And he don't even got one.
But he took... That's right, because if he had his own, right? If he had his own... He wouldn't need hers.
Well, he a squarish anyway, so he probably ain't whipped for the guns. He probably not even for the drugs. He probably not even for the liquor, nothing like that.
Yeah.
All he did was dance.
He did. I mean? He was a dancer. Yeah. He was giving Travis Hunter.
He ain't hard like that.
He was giving Travis Hunter.
Oh, Travis.
That's what he was giving. Simped out. What a joint. Man,
and somebody just got to him, or whoever, something got to him. Something.
Man, a black woman would have had his back, man. Or maybe not. I don't know. She'd have probably moved on to somebody, a basketball player, football player. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But old girl she dropped his last name already, and she got his book coming out. She dropped his last name and got a new man already. And he ain't been gone that long, y'all.
2 years.
He ain't been gone that long.
Can't trust him.
Can't trust him. Okay. I don't know what to say. I mean, here's my thing. Like, I feel like that if you love someone, I think you want to protect them. And I think even though he's gone, you should still protect him because he's a figure everybody knows about. And you should not share anything about him that is unsightly or wrong to the public. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
But because she's coming out with a book, I mean, of course, the whole point of writing a book is to put salacious things in the book because they need a reason to read it.
Right.
They don't want to hear...
It's a money maker. That's all it is. That's all I'm hearing right now.
Yeah, they want to hear secrets about this man. They don't want to hear about how y'all had a love story. Y'all was so great and lovely. No. They want to hear he was whooping your ass.
That's boring.
Yeah. They want to hear he was beating you up. They want to hear he was on coke and he went and he stalked you. Okay? They want to hear that.
Dirt.
Yes. They want to hear you caught him in a room with another man. They want to hear that. That's what they want to hear.
Yeah, I get it.
And she is going with it because why not?
Right.
I think that's where she at with it.
Yeah.
But I want to return to the point of what's the NDA with the people's about? Because I will be turning in my grave. I will have a heart attack. I don't know what I would do. You sit there.
Because
NDA?
Because she already knew that if she did that, they gonna come out with whatever they come out with, and it's gonna contradict everything that she said.
Facts. Okay. That makes sense. So they can't talk if they sign an NDA. Right. They can't run.
And all they can believe is one side.
Yeah.
And you got two sides. They're gonna be like, wait a minute now.
Who's
telling the truth? You or them? What the hell?
But you would want to believe.
Especially if she making money off of it. Right. Off her words.
But you want to believe. I don't even know. I don't know if I trust Allison. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know her, but hey, I don't trust her either.
Yeah. I don't even know if I trust Allison.
You trying to be slick.
Yeah. Something funny style with that. Then you coming out talking about, me and my trusted friend, we was going through his things, and then we found a cornucopia of drugs, hugs, whatever, however you supposed to say it on here, okay? Of mushrooms and wanna. His parents did admit, not his parents, his family did admit, like, okay, every now and again he might have hit a little tree. He might have hit some tree up. or whatever. But it was like he was trying to stop that.
Well, wasn't nothing wrong with that.
No, right. That's what I'm saying. So that was it. She was like, all the other stuff you talking about, we don't know nothing about that.
Long as it ain't hard drugs.
Yeah, as long as it ain't no hard stuff. He wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He was doing. he was hitting that.
Trying to find a vein.
Yeah.
Huh? Rolling it up.
That's what I'm saying. And he was hitting that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then we can understand. But either way, guess what? If he was hitting that ain't nobody else's business if nobody knew that when he passed.
Right.
Once he was gone up out of here, that wasn't nobody's business, sis. Should have left it there.
Right.
He okay.
Gone.
He out of here. Yeah. So that was your husband. If you loved him, you would have kept his shit private. And that's just the truth. No matter how much money that you about to get for it. Mm-hmm. You know, but now you about to be messed up because there's a lot of people who looking sus. Now they ain't about to buy the book. They ain't gonna buy that. Now after realizing she might have lied on her just to get some money.
Well, the damage is done. Now it's everywhere. Now everybody looking at you funny.
Yeah, because she's saying she didn't know. That was she claiming. She was, I didn't know that all these things was going on. Like he was keeping all these secrets from her. Like that's how he was putting it. Like basically everything he had going on in his life was secret. So she really had nothing to do with it. And it makes him look bad. It pretty much made him look bad that he was keeping all these secrets from her.
Who cares?
Yeah.
He ain't here.
He ain't hit right.
So what we are, okay, even if he did or didn't, what can you do now?
Nothing.
Huh? You can't wake the man up and say, hey, I heard what you did.
Right, exactly.
He gone. So?
Yeah. But the whole point is tarnishing his legacy, and I think that's what this
tarnish his legacy.
His family's disappointed that they didn't want all these things.
They gonna snatch his movies off the shelves? Are they not gonna give him a star on Hollywood Walk of Fame? What kind of what we talking about here?
I don't know. That's what they saying though. It's like his name, they don't want his name attached to anything. But his brand was pretty clean.
He was clean.
He had a clean brand. So to bring this out now does taint his brand. It associates him with that, and anytime they look him up,
she have to prove that though. Just because she wrote it in a book, that don't mean it's fact.
But that was his wife.
Anybody could write a book and say that. Yeah,
that's just his wife. But you know how it is now.
Man, please. And then look at her now. She done moved on.
Yeah.
Dropped the last name. She still looking sus. I can see if she didn't move on, kept the last name, and then she was still working in his honor.
Yeah.
And then she found out something.
Right.
Then she said, well, I got to talk to you guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, she didn't do all that.
Nah, she didn't.
She bit it slick.
And she should have addressed the family about it first.
Then,
but she didn't. She took it upon herself even if she did find that, she took it upon herself to keep it from everybody else as a secret, wrote it in her book, and then brought it out. Then now the family like, yo, that's cap. Because we ain't know that. Why you ain't come to us? You should have. But why you brought the family the box of drugs then? You feel me? Bring the family the mushrooms and say, hey, this is what he was doing behind my back. Okay? Did y'all know this? Did y'all know? You feel me? That's what you supposed to do. Because after that, they can't blame you for putting that shit in the book. You know what I'm saying?
She shouldn't be doing a goddamn thing. That's all. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. She shouldn't be writing no goddamn book.
Nah,
as far
she needs
as
some
I'm
money. She needs some money. Maybe the man she with ain't
2
got
years
it. He ain't caked up.
2 years, he can't even rest. Yeah. He can't even turn over one good time.
The man, I know, but the man she with, he ain't got it. Clearly, he ain't got it. She got to get the bread.
And then with this other Bama she with, think about that. Like, why? I'd have been like, why the fuck you still care? Why you? Look, you with me now. Let's do us.
But see, she been wrote that book, so maybe it's just because now it's recent to everybody who's finding out now. So she gotta talk about it.
Man, please.
I know. It's just how the internet goes. It's how online go. Either way, I feel like it's crazy. And if she loved him for real, she would have just left that part out. Like the cornucopia of drugs, you could have left. And then she mentioned other things too, not just drugs. It was other things like, it was other stuff that she mentioned that he done in that book. Like he was molested and things like that. She brought that up too. Like if he never talked about that, why you talking about it?
Right.
So that's other things too. Yeah, so she was just telling all his business, just throwing it out there. But look, y'all, we're going to go ahead and end this in here. Let us know what y'all think in the comments about Allison and whether this was an appropriate thing for her to do. But look, Jay and I's goal is 1,000 subs.
1,000.
We love y'all. We appreciate all the subscribers we do got. I'm Meesh. To left me is my bro Jay. We up out of here, y'all. Peace.